Okay, leave it there and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now include the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And turn it facing inward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then keep it steady and take wrist roll. 1, 2, and 3. Then reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this one salutation. So rests. But feet together, put feet together. You want to go back because of the sunlight? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so first round in, and then bend back, exhale, in, forward, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In the left leg back, and then stretch back, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, and let's go for the plank, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, and let's go for the 8 curves, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then go for the cobra, exhale. Now look to the right, try to see the feet. 1, 2, and 3. Do it on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. In, go to the child's pose, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, lift into the downward dog, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the left foot forward, and stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the right forward, bend forward, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise, bend back, and exhale. In and out. Rest. 1, 2, and 3. The second round. In, bend back, exhale. In, bend forward, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the right leg to the back, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then the plank. You exhale and engage your core. 1, 2, and 3. In, reach into the 8 curves, and exhale. 1. Back shoes, mama. Drop feet down. 2, and 3. In, go for the cobra. Look to the right. Open the back and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, go to the other side and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then go into the child's pose and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, lift into the downward dog and exhale. 1. No duck shoes, mama. Like this, like a heel, like a V. 2, and 3. In, the right foot forward, and then support yourself. Then exhale as you stretch back. 1, but maintain 90-degree angle with the front knee. No, you're taking it more back. 2, better, and 3. In, then bring the left leg forward. Let's bend forward and exhale. Drag your pelvis up as you go forward. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise with arms up, and then bend back, exhale. In and out, rest. 2 rounds. 1, 2, and 3. In, let's take it again. Bend back and exhale. In, bend forward and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the left leg to the back, and then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the right leg back, and then plank. Here you exhale. Now take your hips a little bit up. Hips a little bit up more. Yeah, no, straight. Good. No, straight. Yeah, better. Now in, knees down, chest down, hips up, chin down, and exhale. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. In, go into the cobra, and exhale. Look again to the right, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Look to the left and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, reach into the child's pose, and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, lift into the downward dog and exhale. 1, no duck shoes, mama. See? See? 2, and 3. In, the left leg forward, and then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then come forward, bend forward, and exhale. Drag pelvis up. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise with arms up, bend back, and exhale. In and out. Rest. 3 rounds. Take it again. Bend back as you exhale. In, bend forward as you exhale. Drag your pelvis up. 1, 2, and 3. In, the right foot back, and then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, the left leg back into the plank, hips and shoulders on equal level. The neck straight. You exhale. 1, see, you're right, but just keep it straight. Okay. 2, straight, not down. And 3. In, knees down, chest down, hips up, chin down. Here you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then the cobra. Look to the right and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, look to the left and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then go to the child's pose and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, lift, and exhale. 1. See, what you need to do is push your hips up like this. Go like this. And now the right foot forward as you inhale. Slowly stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And then forward as you bring the left forward, bend forward and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise. Bend back and exhale. In and out. Rest. 1 and out. Okay, so the fifth round. 1 and 2. In, go. And then back, exhale. In, bend forward and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In the left leg to the back. And then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, then right back, then plank. Here you exhale. Yes, better. 1, yes, 2, and 3. In, reach into the curves and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, and look again to the right and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. To the other side and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And then reach into the child's pose and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And lift into the downward dog and exhale. Feet flat on the ground, push hips up to the ceiling. 1, 2, and 3. Aim the left foot forward and then stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, gently bring the right foot forward and bend forward as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise, bend back, exhale. In and out. 5 rounds. 1, 2, and the last one. In, go, bend back and exhale. In, bend forward and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Aim the right leg to the back and then gently stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Aim then the plank and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Aim, then reach and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Aim the cobra and look to the right as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And then look to the left, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And then go into the child's pose and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And slowly and gently lift into the downward dog and exhale. 1, 2, and 3. And the right foot forward and gently stretch back as you exhale. 1, 2, and 3. In, gently bring the left forward, bend forward and exhale. Drag your pelvis up. 1, 2, and 3. In, rise, gently bend back and exhale. In and out. Rest. 1,